Yo, ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is. It's your boy again, Shady, the one and only. And today, guys, we are back again, guys. We are very back. Today, guys, we're going to jump straight to Discord. All right, I'm going to take my Discord requests. Like I said to you guys, any requests you have for me, make sure you send this straight to my Discord. So today's one is from Avital. She said, this is 1 hour too long for you. Then she said, there's another one, good video. Okay. Arab, Israel, Muslim, 10 minutes long. All right. Sophia, Khalifa. So without saying too much, guys, we're going to jump on this right away, guys. Any requests you guys have for me, like I said, make sure you send them straight to my Discord. Guys, let's get this one started. I'm quite excited. All right, let's go.
Israel gave me everything. I'm the product of peace between Jews and Arabs, and how Jews and Arabs can live peacefully side by side together.
I like how boldly she is speaking. She's speaking with so much heart and soul. So she's an Arab Muslim. This one's going to be very interesting. Okay, let's go.
As brothers and sisters.
Wow.
My name is Sophias Khalifa, and this is my story.
Okay, give it to your sister.
I'm a Muslim Arab growing up in Israel. I'm a mother of 2.
Muslim Arab growing up in Israel. A mother of 2. Okay.
And I have a master's from Stanford University.
Okay.
I was born to a Muslim family in Israel. My mom is a single mom. I have 8 siblings. My dad had 2 wives in parallel. And my mom decided she didn't want to live with his wife in the same house and didn't want to be in that village. And she went and moved to Nahariya. This is the Jewish town in northern Israel where she raised us, 9 children, on her own.
Your mom must be a very beautiful woman. I have to say that.
We were supported by the welfare in Israel, by the welfare system, because otherwise my mom would not be able to provide.
So, an Arab Muslim supported by Israeli welfare. Guys, let me say that again. An Arab Muslim supported by Israeli welfare. Let that sink in.
Israel is a very beautiful and strong multi-ethnic democracy.
Wait, stop it, Sophia. Stop it. I cannot believe that an Arab Muslim is saying this about Israel. Look at the look on her face. Look at how happy and contented she looks. She calls Israel a beautiful multicultural place. Multi-ethnic, I mean.
Because otherwise my mom would not be able to provide. Israel is a very beautiful and strong multi-ethnic democracy. Around 20% of the population are Arab Muslims, like myself. We also have Christian Arabs, we have Druze. The Arab citizens of Israel receive equal rights. They get welfare, they get education, they get healthcare, they get all the rights, the protection, anything that a Jewish citizen would get. My Muslim teacher used to teach us everything about the Jews who stole the land. He would be teaching us that we would never be able to become anything in this country because this is the Jewish country, and the Jewish people would not allow you to become an engineer. They would not allow you to become doctor. You cannot be anything. And we will have to resist. We would have to fight. We would have to do everything that we can to get the land back.
So you see, indoctrinating children. Like from that tender, innocent age, you're already feeding their brains with this, feeding them with this. Wow. Okay. I did not expect this level of raw truth, this level of unfilteredness. All right, this is coming from an Arab Muslim, coming from her mouth.
I remember leaving these classes feeling like I don't have a future. But that really contradicted my experience with the Jewish people that I met. Because they were loving, they were kind, I was their friend, I would go to their houses. They didn't mind that I was Arab, they didn't see me as an Arab. They see me just as their friend. So it didn't land very well with me. I was with my girlfriend, she was staring, and I was asking her, like, what are you thinking about? And she said, like, you know, I really wish one day to become a suicide bomber. I really wish to become a Shaheed one day.
She said that. Okay. Okay.
That moment really broke me to pieces. On the school break between 8th grade and 9th grade in the summer, I was discovered by a fashion photographer. That
of course.
Sounds really exciting. I should try that. But I knew that this is a choice of no return. I cannot step my foot in the village if I'm a model. I travel to Europe for work and I spend a lot of my time in...
Talk about opportunities. Talk about equal treatment. Like, look, like I said it right from the get-go. I was like, her mother must be a very beautiful woman. And look, you see, she got scouted by a fashion industry. Wow, I'm so excited. I'm so happy for her. Like, I can't even believe it. So happy for her, like I even know her.
My uncle, my mother's brother, he threatened to cut off my head for dishonoring the family.
What?
And he obviously could not do that because we live in Israel and Israel protects women.
Yo, this is just so beautiful. Wow. Wow. Why do people hate Israel so much without no proof? I've said it many times. Before you take a stance, before you support any side at all, if you're supporting sides, you need to ask that question, why? Just ask why? Go to the bottom of things, get knowledge, all right, get facts, get proof. Don't just take other people's words for what you hear. Yes, take their words, listen to it, but do your research, all right? Do your research. Don't be a sheep. Wow, you hear that? Israel protects the rights of women, so she couldn't be a victim.
When he said that to my mom, she told him, "You won't even touch a hair on her head."
Go, mama.
I felt so empowered by her.
I love this.
And I wanted to send this message to all the Arab girls that you can be anything that you want. You can pursue any path that you want.
Wow. Powerful. Powerful.
It's very important to note that Israel pulled out of Gaza completely, unilaterally in 2005. They uprooted all the Jewish citizens who used to live in Gaza. All of them. All of them were taken out forcefully. After 2005, there was no Jew alive or dead in Gaza. They even take out the graves of the Jewish people because they didn't know what is going to happen to the graves. And this was a test case to see how a self-governing Gaza would look like. Gaza is a very fertile land. They had greenhouses that used to export flowers to all of Europe. And the hope in Israel was that we're hoping that Gaza can become the Singapore of the Middle East. This tiny country that has this very good economy with all the greenhouses. And they have the most beautiful beaches in the region. And they can go and fish, they can build, we're going to help them in tech. This is our path for peace. Days after the Jews, left Gaza, Hamas went and burned out all the greenhouses. They burned everything to the ground because this was the Jews' greenhouses before.
Huh? It's like saying your enemy left all their gold, their money, their cash and everything to you, their animals, and you go kill the animals, you burn the cash, you melt the gold, mix it with rubbish, throw it in the sea, say, no, we don't want this because it belongs to our enemies. Wow, that is the most backward thing I have heard in my life. In my life, not even in a long time, in my life. That is so very backward. We need to progress in life.
If people care about Muslim lives or any Palestinian lives, in Gaza, you first and foremost want to make sure that their leadership cares about them. And Hamas is a sovereign government of Gaza. It's a terror organization that hijacked the Palestinian people for their own religious cause of transforming the Middle East and the entire world into an Islamic state. Palestinians don't have the right to say the truth. They cannot openly speak about the atrocities that Hamas is doing to them. If they speak against it, they're dead. People keep saying, if you're calling Hamas a terror organization, this is Islamophobia. No, this is not Islamophobia, this is the fact.
And this is coming from a Muslim. Guys, this is coming from an Arab, not just a Muslim, not Muslim from other places that converted and wanted to be among in the religion. This is coming from someone that is from the source, someone that is from the roots, someone that Islam runs through her blood, her veins. She was born that way. All right, it's in her genes. And she's saying this. Blimey.
I love Muslim people. I'm a Muslim.
She is.
My family is Muslim. And I'm still condemning what Hamas did. Why people cannot see the truth about this situation? A lot of these people come from a reality that they teach you from a very young age to hate the Jews. The Jews stole the lands to the Palestinians. The Jews are responsible for all the atrocities in the world. And we just need to destroy them. So some of the people are brainwashed. And they're sometimes blinded to their own anti-Semitism. They say, I'm not anti-Semitic, I'm anti-Zionist. Now, what does that mean? It's like saying, I'm for women, but I don't think they should have rights. Because Zionism means that you believe in the Jewish people right to have a state where they're safe and free from persecution, right? So how can you stand for the Jews and not wanting them to be able to defend themselves? And the other side, I think it's like a herd of sheep who are just like following whatever sound good to them. And they think that Hamas is the weak part, Israel is strong, and thus we need to support the weak. The weak could be a terror organization. And they're not that weak after we saw what they were able to do on October 7th.
Wow. Wow, I need a breather. I need a breather. This one, crazy. I wasn't ready for this. I thought I was ready, but apparently not. Wow. Insane. Okay, let's go. I just needed a drink. I needed a drink so badly. Wow, I felt like my throat just went dry.
The everyday American should care about this because the West is going to be next. Israel is just the first. Some of the countries, the Arab countries, or let's take for example Iran, calls Israel the small devil and America the big devil. Is this what we want to support in this country? I hear a lot of people calling Israel an apartheid state. Maybe let's start with explaining what is an apartheid. It's a discrimination based on race. Arabs in Israel, who constitute 20% of the Israeli population, they're equal citizens. They're getting all the rights from Israel. They have education, healthcare, welfare, full rights, full protection. They're equal citizens for everything.
Are you sure this lady is a Muslim? Are you really sure she's a Muslim? Because from what I've heard on the mainstream media, from what I see all around, from what I've heard from a lot of Muslims, they sound completely different. It's very contrasting. It's as far as the north is from the south. They can never get close. So I'm like, is she really a Muslim? A Muslim. Wow. Guys, you need to understand my point of view. I'm a Londoner. I'm Nigerian, yes, I'm British. I'm a Londoner. All right, I know what I'm saying. I know the things I hear on a daily basis. All right, I've lived in East London for a long time. So I know what I'm talking about. For a Muslim to say so much about London, about Israel. And she's saying that she's saying all of this from her experience. She's not saying she was told, she read about it. From her experience. She was born and bred there. This is her experience. Oh my God. I'm just laughing. The media has been exposed. The world has been exposed. We are being blinded on purpose. There's an agenda that we do not know about. Well, now we're getting to know about it. But this is insane. Like, we have been blinded completely. Hearing this from a Muslim's mouth carries so much weight, makes it so much more powerful.
Where's the apartheid? I'm very proud in being Arab. I'm very proud about being Muslim. But all I needed as a child, as a human being, to realize my full potential was give me the security, the safety, the education. Give me the opportunity. Israel gave me everything. I'm the product of peace between Jews and Arabs, and how Jews and Arabs can live peacefully side by side together as brothers and sisters. As an Arab Muslim, it's very important for me to speak out about these topics, to support Israel. You have to speak the truth. You have to stand with justice. I know the truth. People who didn't live in Israel don't know the truth. And we need to fix it.
Wow. 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 Oh my days. My mind is completely blown. My mind is blown to bits, to shreds. This video is one of the most powerful videos I have ever seen in my whole life, especially because like the words that I was hearing coming from the mouth of an Arab Muslim, not just an Arab, not an Arab ex-Muslim, not an Arab that converted to Christianity or an Arab that converted to Judaism, but this is an Arab Muslim that is still a Muslim. Proudly Arab, proudly Muslim, and saying these things. Somebody make me up. Wow, this is insane. See, it just goes on to say that whatever cause you support, do not support anything blindly. All right, make sure you do your research. Make sure you know the whys of things. Why is this? Why is that? Why? And then you're going to know the answers, okay? The time, of ignorance is over. And people need to stop being sheep, okay? Stop being sheep, being led by trends. Use your brain. You have something in there, all right? You have something in there. And if you have nothing in there, then at least try to do some research, all right? Well, if you have nothing there, you can't do research. But yo, this video, very powerful. I didn't expect this. And guys, thank you so much. I really appreciate this. If you love this video, guys, make sure you smash like, subscribe, give me some love. Also, I would like to know your thoughts in the comment section. What she's saying, guys. Do you believe it? I'm sure some people say it's propaganda. If you think it's propaganda, guys, drop your thoughts in the comment section and I will be there. I will be there rummaging through them. All right, guys. All right. I'm going to catch you next video. Love and peace out.
I love you more than words can say. You are me. Oh, you are the light that shines in my way. You are me. Oh.